Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to say, can we just bring that real love back, right? I feel like so often people are listening to these gurus. Oh, you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way. But F that. What happened to real love? What happened to just like liking someone and enjoying someone's company and just looking forward to like texting them and talking to them on the phone or watching a movie together? So this came up because I'm thinking about putting my toe in the dating pool. I've been single for a while. I've been dating and I thought I met someone and it didn't quite work out. And then actually last year I liked someone a lot and he was like, I'm not ready and all this stuff, and I was like, okay. So actually the other day I was thinking about it. I was like, oh well, maybe I was too available, maybe I was too this, because normally I'm like, I keep people at a distance. And then I start thinking to myself, like, you know what, love is not hard and it shouldn't be hard. And if he liked me, then it would have been, because there was nothing that I could have done to make him not like me if he liked me. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I was just thinking like, because okay, I'm the type that I do keep people at a distance, but if I like you and I really like you, I'd be like, hi, I'd be texting you and so I was thinking the other day, I was like, well, maybe in that situation I just did too much, because I was just like, let me cook for you, let me do this and let me do that, and I was kind of, I don't know if people would say thirsty, but I was kind of just out of character. And I think it was because I didn't like anyone for a long time. And then when I finally found someone that I liked and they expressed that they liked me too, but they didn't want anything with me, I was like, dang, well, maybe I was just doing too much. Maybe I'm just out of the dating loop. Maybe this, maybe that, because his words was like, I like you, I want to, da da da, but I don't want a relationship. And so the other day, I was watching some romantic movies and I was thinking about that situation, like, dang, what did I do wrong? And I think as I think about it, I feel like nothing. I feel like now that I'm reflecting on it and I'm kind of out of that bubble and I'm kind of talking to someone, I just realized like I'm enough. And the person that likes you will think the same, that you're enough. Like, you don't have to jump through hurdles, right, just to get someone to love you. And that even kind of goes back to, guys, I always talk about like childhood traumas and things like that. Like, growing up, I always felt like I was not seen, and I always felt like I had to do the most to like be like, hey, I'm here. So I feel like I kind of adopted those emotions, those behaviors into actual like relationships. And I'm talking to a friend of mine, and I don't know if we're going to be more than friends, but it's going really great. And I was just thinking like, he likes me for me, my goofy side, my serious side, and you know it's true. It's like when someone likes you, they're not going to wait to text you. If they're available to text you, they're going to text you. If they're available to make a date, they're going to make a date. It's not going to be a mix match of words versus action. I think it would be an alignment. And I was just thinking how there's so many gurus and do it this way, oh, you need to do it that way. But I just feel like real love shouldn't be this hard. It just shouldn't be this hard. It should be easy. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have ups and downs or disagreements or anything like that, because when you love someone, when you're together, hopefully you guys have a friendship and hopefully it manifests to something more, but you have a base of a friendship. So any two people coming together, you're putting together two different childhoods, two different ways of thinking, so you're gonna not agree on everything. It's just nature. If you're being real, you're gonna have disagreements, but I don't think disagreements necessarily means arguments. I just think it means a difference of opinion, and then through communication you can talk it out and see where each other's coming from. So I was just thinking, like, man, like, bring back real love, bring back even movies. I just feel like I'm like longing for like a Love Jones type of movie, or like a cute like love story. And that's not like, hey, you gotta buy me a Birkin. I mean, listen, presents are great. I love presents, but I think time is more valuable than presents. And when someone chooses to spend time with you, I think that kind of means more. Like for me, I like presents, but I like activities. So if it's my birthday, or if it's a special occasion or something, I'd rather me and my man, we go do something together and make a memory. You know, if it comes with a gift, that's perfect, because you know, can't go wrong with gifts. But I like creating memories, and I think that's more special. And I think in a relationship especially, I think it makes the bond more tighter when you have all these memories, you guys done all these activities. Because when you give a gift, I think it's great, right? But when you are in person with someone and you kind of pick up their habits, oh, they don't like this, they make that face when this comes out, like a particular food comes out, or you just pick up people's mannerisms, and you get to learn each other, right? Because you know, hopefully if you're dating for the long term, and you want to know your person, you want to know what they like, what they don't like. I mean, I can go on and on about that, but I was just thinking, like, bring love back, bring real love back. I think relationships kind of gotten transactional. I saw, you guys remember the list going around of like top 50 dating spots and top bad dating spots to take a first date, or a date, I guess, in general. And cheesecake was like a no-go, and I was like, for real? I love me some Cheesecake Factory. Like, what? Like, am I that far gone that I'm like out of the loop? But I just think that sometimes, you know, you have to give someone a chance, give love a chance. I think, like, you know, for all of us grown folks, at least, you know, by the time you're at a big age, you've been through heartbreak, you've been through trust issues, you've been through being possibly cheated on. I have been cheated on, and it's heartbreaking, it's hurtful, it's all those things. But you cannot let that stop love from actually coming in, right? You can't, the same wall you use to stop love, the hurt is the same wall that can stop the love to come in. And so I guess today's video, I just want to say, you know, this new year, it's a brand new year coming up soon in a couple of weeks, and maybe this year take a chance on a person, take a chance on yourself, get out of your comfort zone, you know, like try to love try to get to know someone on a more intimate, and I'm not talking about sexual, I'm talking about when you really get to know someone where you know, like, yeah, they like warm water, they like, you know, what is it, room temperature water, they like this, they like that, they like, you know, like you get to really know someone, their background, their story, their, you know, how they grew up. Like, I feel like nowadays it's so much surface talk. It's so much surface talk, and it doesn't even matter. Like, yes, I get it, you want to know my favorite color, but like, you know, me, I like going deep. Y'all already know, like, I like deep talks. I like to talk about the ocean and the portals in the ocean and all that. And how, which I am gonna do a video on that because it's been on my mind. I believe that real space is in the ocean and not in the sky. And I think that there are portals in the ocean. More to come. Yep, I'm gonna get in my deep bag, because I just like stuff like that. You guys know I'm a dork, I'm a nerd, proudly. But as far as relationships, bring real love back. It is so transactional nowadays. Even guys, like, I talk to my guy friends, and they're like, they're kind of over it too, to the point of, they're like, oh, we're just gonna get coffee. And I'm like, boy, if you don't take her to dinner, But they've gotten so many women that's just trying to use them that now guys' walls are up. You know, they're just like, eh. You know what I mean? So it's like, darn, the women been hurt, the men have been hurt, so we have all these hurt people trying to date and trying to find their person, but you're holding back because you've been hurt. And I totally get it, because I have been hurt, and maybe that's why I've been single actually for so long, because I'm like, no. Because, you know, like, especially as Leos, baby, like, we love hard. And so when you screw us over, we're just like, all right, hibernation time. But I do think that you have to go for it. And I saw a quote, and it said that you can't block what's to come. You can only pray that you're strong enough to deal with it. And that was the realest thing ever, because, you know, even if you have the best intentions, you may get hurt. Because love is not a science, it's a feeling, it's an emotion, and you may get hurt. Even if the person don't want to hurt you, they could just be like, you know what, you're not for me, and that could just hurt your feelings. But you have to know that you have to be strong enough to deal with any of that kind of hurt and just not give up, right? One of my friends and I, we always talk about relationships, one of my guy friends, and it's so awesome. And one time we were talking about love. Can love be unconditional? And I think it cannot be unconditional. I don't think love is unconditional. I don't think romantic love is unconditional, okay? I only think that love could be unconditional for your child. That's it, right? So what I mean by that is, if my babies did anything, I would still love them no matter what. No matter what. They could literally do anything, and I'll be like, that's my baby. But for a romantic partner, there are conditions, and the conditions could be respect, empathy, compassion, you know, being there, follow through. I mean, there could be so many different things, and you could put up with a lot of things, but at some point you're gonna be like, you know what, I've had enough. And so I guess I bring that up to say, have your conditions, have your standards, know what your red flags are and what your green flags are too. Like, know what, like, man, this guy does this kind of thing, like, that's for me. You know what your red flags and green flags are. You know, have your list of things that you want. Have your non-negotiables. Like, go into dating with knowing, like, okay, I want to be treated like this and nothing less. I want this and nothing less. And that's okay, because I think everyone should have standards. But also, you know, don't be afraid to just put it all out there. Put it all out there. Like I was telling you guys earlier, the guy that I liked last year, I put it out there. I was like, hey, I like you. I want to get to know you. I don't know if I want to be your girlfriend, but I want to get to know you in that way. And after the fact, I was like, dang, I was kind of thirsty. But when I think about it, I wasn't thirsty. I was literally just looking for a genuine connection. And I just feel like at my big age, I do not want to play games. And for a minute there, I was like, man, I did too much. Maybe I shouldn't have told him that I liked him. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. But you know what? Now that I reflect on it, I just realized that love is not hard. And me putting myself out there for that person maybe turned him off, or maybe he just wasn't feeling me, you know? I gotta accept reality. Gotta accept the truth, right? But I'm gonna still be me, and the right person will be like, that is perfect. You are perfect for me. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for someone, and someone else is perfect for me. And so I just say all that to say, you know, in this new year, share your love, not sexually, but I'm saying, like, put yourself out there. You know, don't be afraid, because we have this one life to live, and we have to just go for it. And that's regarding your career, that's regarding friendships, that's regarding love, romantic love, all that. Like, just go for it. So this is all for my lover girls, for my lover guys. I hope, like, the healed men meet the healed women. Because it doesn't it kind of seem like sometimes the jerks be meeting the sweetest girls and corrupts them, and then sometimes like the sweetest guys be with a not so good woman, and then they're corrupted. It's like, man, I just want the good people to be meeting the good people, right? We deserve that, don't we? So as I close off the video, I just want to say, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Love is beautiful. Love is amazing. And I'm hoping for, if you desire love, I'm hoping that you get everything you desire. And let's see where this year takes us. Let's see. So yeah, with that being said, be brave.
You can always tell when a woman ran into the right man. She done ran into that solid dude, that dude that's coming in there bringing her nothing but peace and stability and, you know, integrity, doing everything he say he's gonna do. Like, you can tell when a woman ran into that type of man because they have a certain glow about them. It's a certain lightness there. It's a certain, hey, whatever, okay, it is what it is. Like, it's a certain just shoulder shrug energy that type of woman has, man, because she doesn't have to worry about somebody disrespecting her. She doesn't have to worry about, you know, everybody knowing, you know, things about her man that she don't. She don't have to look over her shoulder. That man is coming in there doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I want to take this time to salute all of the fellas out there that's doing what you're supposed to be doing and that's responsible for that glow that your woman is walking around with. Those type of dudes don't get enough credit, man. Dudes that's coming in there doing what they supposed to do, taking care of business, taking care of that woman, taking all of that weight off her shoulders to where she could just walk around and be that naturally feminine version of herself that she's always wanted to be. Salute to the dudes out there creating the space for that to happen.